up, Freddie? I'm going to get here in a minute, dude. I just got off work early today. I'm going to talk about, I don't know about you. Is it smoky? Is it smoky out there in Canada? It's crazy here outside Seattle. Yeah, it hasn't been for like 3 days. But today you can literally smell it, I know they say that it's the fires from Canada. It could be the fires from Canada, but it's like over in Olympic National Forest, which is, way over in the east side. But they're saying that there's a fire like outside our Pacific Rim or Pacific Forest now. It's a trip to see the sun, being that red. Yeah, thank Canada. Yeah, thanks a lot, Hey, either we're going to get it from California or we're going to get it from Canada. I'll be honest with you, I'd rather get it from Canada than California. That's just my take on it. So, but the Canada smoke is a lot thicker. It looks like you kicked a bee's nest or a hornet's nest with Titus Frost. I'll be honest with you, Freddie. I went after Titus Frost 2 years ago. Right when he first came on the scene, he did, we all remember him. He did the Pizzagate thing, and he sold it pretty well. But I could see through it. Hey, Chad. I can see through him, man. I mean, give me a break. Titus Frost, like some freaking. I don't even think that's his real name, Would they have to name themselves like Titus Frost? Might as well just be called George C. Scott or something like that. Something out of a comic book, Hey, I Spy. Yeah, man, you guys have been I don't know, it's been pretty entertaining for someone, just kind of standing in the back, just looking at everything unfold, The thing is like, how can you trust somebody when we know that they've lied and we can prove it, and then we're just supposed to say, oh, that was like yesterday, I don't see it that way, man. I don't see it. That's what the enemy's been doing. A-Rate-C. That's what the enemy's been doing forever, and we're fed up with it because we can see through the lies. I get my mail, and it's like it's from the fire department, and they're saying they want to know your medical conditions that live on the property. And so if they have to respond, they know exactly what to do. And it's like, no, I think it's more like giving your consent for them to do what they want to do, not what they need to do. Yeah, that's great. I tried to do it a little bit early today, just because I got off work early and, they real sweet. So I'm glad that people are, and I know the majority of people are over like 2 hours ahead of me. The majority of people are on the East Coast or in Canada or over in Europe. Europe is I think it's like 8 to 10 hours off, but so it's probably 10 o'clock there now. But it is what it is. I feel sorry for the people that are over there, like in England and that stuff. Because think about it, they get the most hoaxes are happening over here, but I guess Britain just got another hoax. They had some big bridge collapse or something. 148-foot bridge that fell, and it was on August 14th. I mean, Yay, that's great, Rich. You know, it's like, give me a break. Once your eyes are open to the Italy, cool, right on, Chad. And once your eyes are open to their coding, you see it everywhere. Okay, yeah, 30 died. Yeah, they always have to hit the 3 number, you know. Hey, holiday course. It's weird because the reason why I got this picture up, I picked the wrong week to stop sniffing glue is because, you know, basically you have to be seriously high or seriously messed up to believe anything that these people give us anymore. You know, the plane that was abducted in Seattle Airport, yeah, you know, a disgruntled employee so they can pass more laws and more security scanners for the workers. Because what's happening is people are understanding and figuring out what they're up to and what this is all about. And now they have to implement new regulations and new checkpoints for the workers because they always create the problem and then they have the solution, but they're the ones that are on the problem. I bet you it was a remote control plane. I was out here, people. I saw the 2 F-15s or whatever they are that flew out of Portland, and you got to ask yourselves if the story that they gave us, you know, they said that the 2 F-17s or whatever flew out of Portland, Oregon to intercept a plane that took off at SeaTac Airport, even though the military base over in Tacoma has its own airport, has its own airplanes, so they're going to dispatch 2 fighter jets from Portland for the intercept. That doesn't make any sense. Why wouldn't they dispatch the planes that are on SeaTac or over next to SeaTac, the military base, with its own airport? You know, these are the things that are just so ridiculous because they have to tell us and they have to give us, they mock us on top of it. And the old tactics aren't working anymore. So now they're just like, pretty much, we don't care. We're just going to push all this false news and then we're going to make it a crime here soon where you can't even speak about it or hurt people's feelings because you're telling them the truth, you know, and that's going to be a problem. So you're going to have to you're going to be labeled crazy, and then we'll take you away. That's probably what the fire department wants us to sign, that we give up our rights if they feel that we're in danger to ourselves and the community, so they can just come and grab us and put us where they need to put us. You know? And you know what's sad? This picture right here looks like these people that are ruling over us, they are glue sniffers, man. You gotta think about it. Think about these things that they try to pass on us. It's ridiculous because they're pretty much messed up. But good job, Freddie, calling them out. Good job, I Spy, for calling them out, you know. I did my time calling people out. I'm kind of like over it. I am actually over it. You know, they can say what they want about me. It's already out there, and it's the same regurgitated bullshit that they cannot prove, or they think it's going to get to me, which it doesn't anymore. It has to be like it really has to. If they mention your family or child, that gets to me, but that's about it. And there's only a couple scumbags on this platform that are actually that low. You know, this is there. But the thing is that you're right, Real Sweet. You know, it's a lost cause. It's basically just save the ones that understand and will accept the truth, which aren't many. You know, there's not that many people out there. But, you know, there are the ones that continue to give us great, you know, just ridiculous, like RFBs, road trips. I mean, how many pairs of glasses does that guy have to put on to see? He's in an undisclosed location. Like China 3 said he's probably with Pete Santilli in the underground bunker with all the others. You know, just imagine, just imagine all these people surrounded in a big round table. You got Monty, you got you know, all these people we know, even from years ago, man. You know, it's like pretty soon they're gonna have like a tribute to all the ones of the past. You know, like the Shill Awards. You know, inductee. Yeah, they're gonna have the Shill inducted Hall of Fame, kind of like the WWF has, but it doesn't exist anywhere. They just have these inducted in the Hall of Fame, even though there's no place for the Hall of Fame. There's no set location, so they just imagine that they're in a Hall of Fame somewhere. It's just written on a piece of paper. Exactly. See, that's how we win here. That's how we win here, I Spy, is that we continue to speak the truth, and when we're wrong, we admit it, you know, and then we move on. We don't sit there and just continue to talk about the same things. And, you know, let's speak honest. Who really gives a shit if everyone's a tranny, everyone's a shill and all this stuff? You know, it doesn't matter. We know who they are, and the fact is you know what? You reap what you sow. And these people have only sowed negativity, division, and false information to steer people away from what's really going on. I mean, Ziggy, you were in what's-his-name's channel yesterday, and I popped in, and it was a good conversation. It was like that Israel won the spokesman award or debate championship, and they had to point out the majority of the people debating were from Israel and Jewish. Great, they could debate each other about nothing to debate about. Like Ziggy said so brilliantly, let's talk about the Holocaust. Let's debate that. Let's debate the real good ones, you know. Let's debate 9/11. Let's debate Tower 7. Let's debate NASA. Let's get some real debates going on, man. Let's debate basically the proof of we landed on the moon. Let's debate satellites. Let's debate dinosaurs. Let's debate soy. Where does that come from? How can we be so abundant in soy where we don't even know where these soy farms are, you know? Let's debate the real stuff. Let's debate Sandy Hook. I mean, these are the debates that I want to see. You know, let's go for it. Let's debate Alex Jones. But you know what they want to keep this in? They want to keep us talking about JFK. They want to keep us talking about aliens. They want to keep us talking about things that no one can prove. And the things that people have been fighting about for years, centuries, and millenniums now. You know, and I don't find it strange that debate has bait in it, because they bait you in. They bait you in to talk about nothing. And that's the majority of people on YouTube talk about nothing. And, you know, I was watching these, because I actually live a minimalism life. And I actually did buy a trailer and found land. I actually can speak on things that I've done here, like convert things and make things more energy efficient. Same things that make it very cheap to live. But what I continue to see are these people, these e-beggars, that get people to believe in a dream where anybody could do something, and it's going to be safe, which it's not. You know, I don't recommend single women an RV and living in an RV park, and when they don't have any idea or any experience in it. They have to be very hands-on to things. And I'll be honest, the majority of women wouldn't, I wouldn't think they would find it something that they'd want to do. Yeah, crickets, odd fish, is that, yeah, you know. Well, NASA's basically dying, and the new NASA is Tesla, you know. Did you see the new Tesla cars or bumpers are falling off? All orchestrated for a recall, you know, because they basically, when they recall these cars, these new cars, they download the information of the person that's been driving that car, where the car's been, basically stealing the person's information and using it to sell them things, to maybe set them up if they're in the list of blacklisted people. You know, exactly, watchers. You know, if you believe that there's a Tesla car floating in space with a dummy in it, you know, I feel for you. And, you know, we've all been believing in this stuff since we were children. Remember how we thought cool space was, and how cool dinosaurs were, and how cool our history was? And to find out when you get older, it's all bullshit. Never happened. And your worst fears come to reality, where there's these weak men, fragile men, running the show behind the curtain and using the real men and using them by deceiving them and making them follow them blindly like zombies, which the majority of people are these days, just zombies. You know, I find it appalling living up here where the Seattle is, because all I see is people trying to be as different as everyone else, different from everyone else. So far, by going so far of dyeing their hair in multiple colors, and these are professional people. Okay, these aren't like your skater punks or your bartenders, your tattoo artists. No, these are people that are very professional, but they look absurd. And you know why they basically get ahead in life? It's because they are following protocol. The joke's on us, people. You know, they know that if they do certain things and they go about and push certain agendas, that they will be rewarded. You know, they'll get the house that they want. They'll get the cheap taxes, if not no taxes, and they'll get the awards, and everyone will clap. You know, great going, Officer of the Year award. Yay! He helped out a bicyclist that had a flat tire. Yeah, great going. Oh, Firefighter of the Year award. You responded to more fender benders than anyone else. Yay, good going. Here's a big fat award, and you take 4 weeks off paid by the tax-paying slaves. Great going. I wouldn't be surprised if the firefighters and police officers have the golden star thing, where you have, like when you were a child, you'd get a gold star, and they're all like, oh yeah, Billy, you got 3 gold stars, you washed all the rigs, and you done it by yourself. You know, it's pathetic. It's absurd. Meanwhile, what the real award winners are, you're right, Ziggy, we're going to get them today. What the real award winners are, they go in that secret room with no windows. They light those ceremony candles. They all get in hoodies and robes, and they circle around, and they're all holding a candle, and they award the firefighter that lit the most fires without being caught. Bravo! But they don't clap there. They chant. And for his award, he gets to have a succulent goy to beat and devour, you know? Or they get to sacrifice somebody that's on his squad when he doesn't like very much. So they all swear the blood oath and they say, you know what, Billy, you lit all those fires and didn't get caught. Who do you wish to sacrifice? And you're like, I'm sick of Jack eating all the yogurt in the refrigerator at this fire station, even though we never pay for food. We all get together at the same day and they drive their little fire truck down at the Safeway or Albertsons or Whole Foods now because it's so much better food, and they pick out anything they want for the fridge, and everyone in the store is going, great, go in there, Johnny, good, Billy, not knowing that they just sacrificed one of their own and lit so many fires. It's the reason why we got smoke in the air. It's because of them. Great, going in there, getting there. And you know what? Just to add insult to injury, they take off their boots and they ask for money in the parking lot before they leave. Fill the fireman's boot. Well, I thought that was once a year. Not this year. Rules change. Or rules are meant to be broken. Meanwhile, they're going up to the mother of three that can't even afford babysitting and asking her to fill the boot. You know, I've got something I could fill that boot with. And I know exactly where to shove that boot at the end of the day. Just appalling. And it's great to be alive, and it's great to be aware, and it's great to be awake. You know, and it's great to have like-minded people come together, even though they were in areas far, far away and far, you know, from each other. But you know what? It just shows you that they can't pull the wool over everyone's eye. It doesn't matter the race. It doesn't matter where you're at. It doesn't matter what color you are. You can, once you seek the truth and you wake up from these body of lies that they've been programmed in you from day one, it is a blessing to be awake. And we all go through depression, and we all go through the whole, you know, thing every couple of months going, you know, what it doesn't matter. It's like nobody can see, but there's good days and bad days of watching Watchers. And, you know, I truly hope and people listen to these words that I speak now. I pray every day. At least I try to before I go to work. And ever since I've been doing that, my days have been shorter. I actually was in, walking in the store today with a smile on my face, and I was the only one smiling. You know, that's the blessing of being awake and the blessing to be alive now for those that are awake is that I can see all through this bullshit, and you can too, and there ain't a goddamn thing that they can do about it. You know? We are their worst enemy. We are the ones the Bible speaks of in the book of Revelations that are the ones that are gonna say no to whatever they have in store. And these trolls and shills and e-beggars and they're pathetic. They're not even men, you know, they're not even women. They're children. The Bible speaks about it. It speaks about the children, and that's what they're talking about. They're children. They're acting like children, and they'll be afraid like children. So much that they will piss themselves when they see what's coming from them. Yeah, that's the thing, you know. What they're doing now is what I've been stating. That's why I don't do many videos, is because they're hitting channels now so that prevents them to have live streams. And I don't know about you guys, I've been stuck on like 230 people that are subbed to me, and every channel that I've ever had, I've at least doubled the views every month, or the subscriptions. You know, so they're just making you look like you're not relevant. They're making you look like your channel isn't doing anything. But I'm here to tell you, your channel is doing something. You are leading, and you are leading by example. It really doesn't matter at the end of the day what the numbers say, because they're nothing but lies. And, you know, even if it's true, you know, even if it's like 4 or 5 people, who cares? You know, that's 4 or 5 people. That's four or five souls that you're steering away to you're steering to the truth. You know, Jesus talked about the lost lambs, and he was so worried about the one, and he was more concerned with the lost one than the ones that he already had. You know, and that's how we should be. We should be concerned with the ones that are lost, that we can save, or help share the truth with, and write off the ones that just don't want to listen. Write off the ones that don't want to hear. But I'm guarantee you, man, if you stand your ground, and you lead by example, they will come around. And if they don't, then so be it. They'll have to go around this again. I truly feel that the way out of here is the truth, and standing for the truth. That proves yourself, and you move on from this place. The ones that don't learn, I have a feeling that they have to come back. That's why the figure 8 is the infinity sign. You know, the snake in the tail. You're just going in a circle. In a circle. We are in a satanic society. There is nothing in this society that hasn't been touched by these satanic society, the Satanists. And they're Satanists, and they don't even know what they're doing. You know, they're even children in that area. I don't know what chaos magic is. You know. Okay. Hold on. I'll read what you said. Enter the Star says chicken is a code word for children. Yeah, you know, we already know what meathead is. You know, the guy used to sell meat on YouTube. You know, and these guys always came at me. You know. And they always would do videos and basically stating lies and trying to attack me personally, and then they try to be my friend. It's like they always try to get in with you. You know, they always, you know, like how a call for an uprising did with Urban Disciples, but I think they're just both working for the same system. So. Yeah, it's good to be depressed sometimes. It's good to be depressed. You know why? Because it shows that you understand what you're surrounded in. You know, if you're just some lucky, happy-go-lucky guy, everything's great and everything, you would be a liar, and you'd be lying to yourself. You know. Yeah, I get depressed. You know, every time my child leaves me. You know, I get depressed. But I have faith in her protection, and I have faith in when this all goes down, she'll be with me. So you gotta have faith, man. You have to have your faith, and you have to have courage too. It goes hand in hand, you know. Faith without works is dead. You know, we all basically are stating, you know, putting ourselves on the front line, just even commenting, even saying these things to people, even talking about, you know, the people that are controlling us. Freddie, trust me, man. When I went after these guys, they probably all tweeted my channel, and you're being doxxed. You're on the blacklist, so to speak. And what they'll do is they'll try to get one of their agents in with you. But you probably already know you got a couple around you. Like I did. I just didn't. I played the part too. I played the part where I was like, yeah, well, buddy with them, but I knew better. Like the majority, like a lot of these guys that are on my channel, they were going over there to Herbie the Clown's channel, and I saw what they stated, and they're like, oh man, we're just trying to, now it's just people's instinct, or not instinct, but it's just people's nature to have chaos in their system sometimes. Exactly, Freddie. Yeah, if they're calling your name, hey, I was so honored by Richie from Boston for him not mentioning my name, but giving me a new name, Bartholomew Garbage, because I was getting to him. I was showing people what he stated and was condemning him by his own words. And even in that speech he gave, he had to mention the beast. He had to mention all the stuff. His truck was the beast, because they have to pay homage to their God. And they, knowing or not knowing, they do it. I'll admit right now, I liked Urban's Disciples videos on the WWF. The satanic rituals, those videos that he did, I thought they were entertaining and true. But that being said, they're just collages. He's grabbing things from here. He's a collager. It's not his work. He's just grabbing video and editing it and making a collage out of it. But the thing is I understand, Lanny, from Canada, but the thing is what you have to understand, what do the shill channels do? They promote, is Tupac gay, or these ridiculous, who really cares? You're talking about someone that's been dead for 15, 16 years, okay? Who cares? But it's clickbait. Are they doing clickbait videos? Yes, they are. Why are they doing that? What is making them to do that? What? Because I believe they have to. Thank you, Freddie. Thank you for stopping by. Always a pleasure. Freddie does a bunch of live streams. If anybody doesn't know who he is, give him look at his body of work and look who he's calling out. He's from Canada. And just to say this too, what these other shill channels, what they do is they always try to start conflict. Either it's Jesus, or it's not Jesus, or Jesus is the devil, or Satan. I don't use Jesus to sell myself. I don't use Jesus to build my channel. I don't use Jesus. I've never used the name Jesus in any of my videos, titles, because that's clickbait. And you know what? They reap what they sow. That being said, hey Rita, that being said, those that have a different path or different idea of what the truth is on a spiritual level, that's that's them, man. I can only share in my personal experiences and share them that way to help people. Maybe they're having the same experience, or maybe they see the same things, But my spiritual belief is very strong, but I'm not going to use Jesus to say, oh, if you don't believe in Jesus, then you won't understand anything that I say, about the coding and the gematria and the people that are controlling over us. No, that's not true. My faith came after I woke up, you know. My faith came after I saw that. It all came to, at the end of the day, it all originated back to that, you know. That's just the truth, you know. I could just show people just with the coding of my walk. There's absolutely no way it's just a coincidence. I'm being led by something. Well, I know what it is, but I don't want to say, oh, he's being led by, you know, he said, you know, I'm being led by the good. Hey, I'm glad that you're here, Ziggy. My daughter with the family, they went to New York a week ago, and the mother does things to mock me. She's a Jewish woman, and she's in the know, and with a very it's a very powerful family. I've already stated this by everybody. But listen, this is what she does to mock me with my daughter. I get my daughter, I pick her up, and she's like, it's so cute. She calls New York, and she calls it New York. So I said, so how was New York? She goes, New York's good. And I was like, all right. So you're talking like a New Yorker. But she showed me what her mom got her. She goes, I got this at Tiffany's, New York. You know, the Tiffany jewelries, you know. And what it is, it's a gold chain, but it has something on it that I found very interesting. And I've stated this before. I told people that the key of my awakening was my daughter and going through these experiences that what these people have done to me. I live in Keyport. That's where I live. So my daughter has a key on a gold necklace from New York. And that's not a coincidence. It's a skeleton key, but it's a gold key. You know, I'm in Keyport. She's the key to all this. She was born on the 111th day of the year. New York sums to 111. Seattle Space Needle opened on 421, which is the 111th day of the year. The Queen of England's, they're fascinated with this number, but by walking in spiritual faith and spiritual awakening and seeing the signs, I moved to this Keyport by chance, it was just by chance. And then the street that I also live on is Pedersen. That sums to 111 in English gematria. It's actually Northeast Pedersen South. That sums to 111 on Jewish gematria. And when my child was born, I was 37 years old. That's 10. The mother was 38. That's 11. She's older than me, so it's actually 1110. When you combine her birthday, my birthday, the mother's birthday, her mother's birthday is 3/26/1975. Mine is 12/30/1975. When you add that up, it's 4,021. That is the 111th day of the year. That's my daughter's birthday. So these things are it's a code. And what the enemy's done is they've copied the code and they tried to tweak it and make things happen the way they so see fit. But they are not in control. They are only doing what they're supposed to be doing at these times. This is the separation, man. This is the separation between the wheat and tares. This is the separation from good and evil, you know. And I understand those that really want to do more and speak more out about it, but will be reprimanded at work. They may lose their child, or their spouse may use it against them. There's just, this world is so wicked and so messed up that anything's possible. So anybody doing anything truly good you'll never see it unless you see it firsthand. Yeah, exactly. But like I said, I've got a firefighter that lives next door. I got another one that lives next door to me. They're nice people, but they're living in $1 million homes. Right on the water. I mean, I don't see how that's possible. Thank you, Ziggy. Great point. What their agenda is that they are trying to waste our time. All these gadgets and toys and I mean, seriously, texting. You think about how much time you waste texting, That's why they wanted to wait. Talking on the phone was bad enough, but they figured out a way to get people to waste even more time communicating, and that's through texting. It's about wasting your time, and the things that they keep giving us is wasting our time even more. They want it so that we don't even drive ourselves around. So why? So we can just do what we can, because they have an understanding that when you drive in your car, try this. Drive in your car, turn everything off, and start to think. I don't listen to music anymore. All I do when I work, I don't listen to this stuff because I think during the day. I think about where I want to get, what I need to do. I'm a very active person. I keep active because I don't want to have that feeling that I'm not doing enough. And the thing is the people that I'm up against, they have endless amounts of money and endless things, so I need to make as much money as possible. And to get where I need to be if we're still if this stuff is still going on the way it's going on for years to come, but we don't really know. Well, in the Bible, the Good Samaritan, we all know about that. He had more faith than the disciples, and he was a man of war. He was a general. God the Father will put the good in areas where they need to be. You gotta understand, everybody is being put in position where they need to be for what they need to do. We won't get instructions for that until we get instructions. Until then, we need to keep fighting the good fight, keep spreading the truth, keep calling these liars and thieves out, and comforting those that are awake, and having understanding that you're not the only one that sees this. There's many more. But like I said, anybody that's pushing a date or, but you know what? I'm going to say Johnny Supertramp. I said this the last live stream, which I'm going to quote him again, which I find it better. He says that he's doing what he's doing through the codes and everything because he feels that it's an obligation. He's obligated to do it because if he can pinpoint and time of the time, not the exact time, but the season or around, we can figure it out before or stop them from doing it. Because if you don't believe that's possible, all you have to do is go back and look at all the 9/11 programming that they did 30 years before it happened. And people better wake up because, 9/11 wasn't yesterday. 9/11 was almost 18 years ago. Maddie. Which is, which we look back is like, it seems like it was like 5 years ago for me. But I think it's because that's when I woke up to everything, I knew 9/11 wasn't what they told us what it was. I saw through George Bush's lying face and eyes that he was full of it. He could never even, he couldn't even speak a sentence. He was so... But, was that at all an act? Who really knows, man? The thing is if these people are that stupid, or they're really the best actors that ever lived, But I think I'm going to stand on my Einstein was a retard. I'm going to stand on that. I think if it's more of a mocking having a retard be the smartest man to ever walk the earth and having everyone believe it, than actually having the smartest man walk the earth and I mean, they went so far as saying that Einstein's brain was 12 pounds or something, like it was a couple pounds heavier than the other. I mean, they said that they divided up Einstein's brain and gave like certain pieces to it to different universities all the way around. It sounds like that's more of a ritual to me. Hey, Danger Keys. Einstein was a chug, yeah. Thank you, Maddie. Back to you. I think, just imagine, a lot of people just imagine this. This is stuff that I think about. Imagine when you die, where you understand the truth. You get all the truth, and you get everything that you've been lied about, and everything. Just imagine it. Just imagine. Okay, yeah, they say dinosaurs never existed. NASA is a complete false, complete lie. Okay, yeah, but just imagine that the real Indians were black, and I mean, just imagine all this stuff that just off the wall stuff. I think about that sometimes, like, this is another thing I was thinking about today. Hey, Eve, this is the thing that I was thinking about. We all know orange sums to 33, and I'm like, so I've been getting carrots, like natural carrots to help me with my eyesight in the dark, because carrots are supposed to help you. At least that's what they've told us. Why are they all these carrots that I got? Carrots come in like purple and tan and all these different colors, blue. They come in all these other carrots and colors, but the only ones they only promote and we think of is an orange carrot. Why is that? It's because, man, they've been controlling it from the get-go, just like with Bugs Bunny and the orange carrot, man. Yeah, exactly. It's like anytime they can get that 33 in, man, it's like they have to do it, even though that gives them away. Who wants to do some news? You guys want to laugh? Let's go to the news. Yeah, that would be weird, man. Having being colorblind, not seeing a color. But you think, would that be a curse or a blessing? You can look at it both ways. All right, let's do news. Yeah, exactly, Watch You. And just think about it, because Gatorade was the first color of Gatorade was orange. You think about NASA and astronauts. Remember when you were a child, those that are 40 and older, Tang was the biggest drink in the 70s and 70s and 80s. Tang juice. And they sponsored the space program. You know, that's what they were drinking supposedly in space is Tang, and Tang was orange. You know? So let's go to the news. This kind of coding we can see. Orange is the new black. Exactly, you know. You think about with the guy that filmed the Clockwork Orange, you know. That story I read the other day in Florida, how the guy on his honeymoon, the firefighter in the honeymoon, it was called Orange County Fire Department. Give me a break. First story. Alright, YouTube censorship. Orange sums to 33 in gematria. You know, here, I'll show it to you real fast. If you want a good gematria calendar, Derek, I've actually spoken to Derek a few times. He's a good guy, even though he still believes in Zachary K. Hubbard, but, you know, people are going to believe what they want to believe. Orange is 33. See? It's the only color. Yeah, exactly, Maddie. Donald Trump is orange. So we'll go to the news. Here we go. And I understand, you know, people have their doubts on stuff, but, you know, why would you put this picture up here? I want to know, why would you put a picture up, this blurry hand, and this thing? This thing wears the same outfit every time I see her. You'd think that these people would change their clothes, but they don't. This is a man. This is Sanders' son. This is not a woman. Maggie, I always like reading the writers of this. Maggie Happerman. I wonder if that's a fake name. Denise orange face. Oh God, here we go again, man. Priest abused 1,000 children in Pennsylvania, report said. See, I'll be honest with you people. If there were that many children molested by one person, I'm pretty sure a couple of them would get together and take care of the guy. I really do. So I don't believe the numbers that they give us. I'm pretty sure he probably did something. But look at the name, you know. This is about molesting children. And look who wrote it. Lord Goodstein. Like Goodstein. You know, Lord Goodstein. These people are sick, man. Just sick. Kansas chemist no longer faces immediate deportation. Yeah, there's your orange stripes. This is a code. Rick Montgomery. Yeah. Right. Oh, man. Italian rescues search for survivors after bridge collapses. Kills at least 26. The reason why they use 26 here is because God equals 26 and 55, which Satan equals 55. You get it? Their God is Satan. Do you see what they're doing? I wasn't just saving one life. Lawmaker donates kidney to her ex. This is coming out of Chicago. Right. Yeah, they look like they're just, you know what's sick? You know what's sick is that these people are talking about kidney transplant and they're feasting. You get it? They're probably eating the kidney right now of some goy. Pretty disgusting. This guy's arm's weird. If you look over here, he's got some kind of bump or something, man. I don't know what it is. Looks like his arm's broke. It's weird looking. I'm drinking Model, you know, model. I don't know why they think kidney transplant and food go together. New Mexico compound, I didn't see who wrote it. Oh. Heidi Stevens, a male and female name, you know. And bagel. Oh, they. Oh my gosh, man. New Mexico compound suspect given bail as bailiff community reels. Yeah. And look at this name that wrote it. Eric Kill Elia. You know? Eric Kill is about death. And yeah, dude, don't worry about this. Everyone can read this sign. I mean, you can see what's on the sign 2 blocks away. Yeah, right. Warning. It's like they ran out of they put warn and they ran out for the G. You know, no trespassing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, looks like a complete compound to me. It looks like someone just dumped all their crap in the middle of the desert. Yo, what's up, Jonah? It's good to see you. It's been a while. There, I'll get some wrenches. So yeah, there you go. This will be a good day when we see this, right? Fight back. Look at this. You see this? FA warns banks of potential large-scale ATM hacking scheme. Yeah. It says fight back. No more money. No more. And then you got your checkered board, you know. And then look, they have to put this in the picture. There's your 8. Your infinity. Like, we're stuck on money, man. We're never going to break away from money. Gina Heeb. Yeah, like, that's a real believable last name. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. Trump still warned on claim military received no money before his watch. Look at this last name by Linda QEI, like Q, like QIU, QIU. You get it? You get it? You know, with Q sponsoring Trump. You know, this is such crap, man. And I want to know, why is it this guy's face is painted? What are they doing, blackface here? I mean, this is outrageous, man. This guy right here is totally doing blackface. This is like one of those ridiculous-looking pictures, you know? Not dirty, probably just put on for the first time. This guy's head doesn't match this body. This is a Photoshop, man. Look at this. And look at how Trump's in here. They plastered him over here and got rid of this other guy, you know? This is total. Why are they all looking at the camera, but this guy right here is looking over here, you know? Oh, this is so garbage, man. This is a man. This is not a woman. This is a man. This is not a woman. And if it is a woman, shit. Wow. That scarf ain't gonna help it. This guy's doing, this is not even about the story. This guy's doing the pyramid or whatever, you know. They always have to prove it. Oh, yeah, there you go. Abuse is right there. You know, I do this to myself. Bartley for Bart. I do this type of injury. I got these type of injuries on me on a daily, okay? China 3. Woo! Bartley for barter. What do you mean? What do you mean, Maddie? Hey, Sheriff, you need to start deputizing. I think you need to deputize Freddie. I think you need to deputize a couple other people, man. Maybe you could do like a live stream where you just deputize people. You know, deputize I Spy. You didn't do a live stream, Heaven Saker. You need to do a live stream where you deputize people. That'd be great. You know, I'll tune in on that. You know, and then how you deputize them? You like show them a picture of somebody that's a LARP or not a LARP, and they have to get it right. You know, and then you're like, you've gotten 3 correct. You are deputized or something. You know, that'd be great, man. Titus Ross would be probably the first one people on, but that's a dead giveaway. But you never know. None of them might say, you know, I like Titus Ross. And then you can just shoot him on sight, you know. He didn't make it through his first day on the job, you know. Struggling NBA, MLB players who need to step up for stretch run. Yeah, man. Yeah, here's your 18 code. Here's your 13 code. These are the numbers that they always have to hit, man. That sword you can use that sword for 2 purposes, you know? For knighting and off with the head. Look at this, dude. Oh my gosh. China. What do you think about this one, China? And look, he's got his, oh my gosh, dude, he's got his head around the noons. Aeon, Q. Oh my gosh, dude. Get the buck-toothed kid in there. A grown man with a ponytail. Isn't this the guy in the cowboy hat at the Boston bombing? Isn't that this guy? Hold up here. I think I still got this. Now look at this. I want to prove my case here. Hold up. Isn't this the guy from Boston bombing, man? With the hat? I think it's him, dude. I think it's him, dude. I really do. I think it's him, man. I think they're supposed to be similar. Man, this looks like that guy, man. Hold up. That guy right there, dude. Dude, it looks like him, man. That looks like that dude, man. Dude, it looks like him, man. Hold up here. They got same gray hair right there. Same nose. I don't know, man. They look alike, dude. Maybe they're supposed to look alike, you know? That's the thing, man. Once you remember these things, I don't know, man. Maybe it's his brother. He's holding on it now. Yeah, no, they need new actors, man. Oh no, Chinese cops now spying on American soil. Oh no. Oh man, if China even exists, dude, just imagine if China doesn't even exist. Wouldn't that be funny? Yeah, look at Sheriff. What do you think about this story? Complete false, fake news, not even real, not even worth talking about it, man. Not even worth talking about, man. There's your orange coating. This guy's got a tattoo right there. That's what they wanted to hit. This looks like a total CGI picture. This looks like a total CGI picture. I don't think Donald Trump would be this close to these people. I don't see it. Dude, this is the stuff that you need to think about, man. This is a very Masonic dress. They always do the showing of the one breast. It's a ritual. She's doing a ritual right here, or he is. The white and red, your checkerboard, your blue, your Israel. It's just, this is just mocking, man. This thing right here, this is a man, no doubt about it. This thing right here, this thing's a, man, 4-part horse, Yes, you can still recognize America. Yeah! America! 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 Give me a break. It's funny, I got 32 people watching right now. America sums to 32. Or is it USA? See? America, 32. 50 states. That's why there'll never be 51, even though we have 52 states. Well, this is where people get confused. Puerto Rico is American. It's actually the Dominican Republic. But that's the same thing as Washington, D.C. So Washington, D.C. is actually its own country. Same with Puerto Rico, but it's controlled by America. So technically, we only have 49 states, and that's the reason why there's 49 here. We have 49 states, not 50. America 32. Cody, what's up, man? It's a territory, correct. And 4 plus 9 is 13. And remember, that's their number, man. That's the number that they obsess over, man. 13. Well, it looks like this man is gonna die finally. Good riddance, man. And notice it's purple in the background, and notice she's wearing orange. She's 76 years old. 7 plus 6 is 13. We just got done talking about 13. It's their number, man. Look at this thing, man. Wow. Look at this creature, man. No soul left in her, man. I'll be honest with you, man. If you see months, I'm aging gracefully, man. Aging gracefully. But I see people that are my age that are like on TV. They look like crap, man. I guess after a while, when your soul gets sucked out and there ain't much left in you that's truthful, I think when you become more of a lie or a joke, I think it totally shows, and that gives them away. Look at this thing. Wow. Purple in the background. The soul's being sucked out of her. Good riddance, man. Good riddance. Goodbye. I have no sympathy for the devil, nor do I have sympathy for his minions. What it's really like to be in America's middle class. There is no middle class, people. There's only the well-off and the poor. We don't even know what middle class is anymore. Hold on, I gotta get this text real fast. It's about work. Mary land of Mary. They worship Mary, the female, because they mock God because he's male. Coding. There's your 44, your 11, 44. 44 is kill. 32 billion spent. There's your 32, America. It's always 6, 7, and it's just codes, man. That's all it is. That's all I see anymore, man. It's just code stuff. And I just want to be speaking truthfully and honest to people. You know, when some channels talk bad about me or say something or have rubbed me the wrong way, I don't really. I'll leave them alone, but I don't forget. And when I see how you can totally tell a flip flopper is if he flips on something or totally goes off what he just said the other day or last week. You know, lots of flip floppers, man. And if they're flipping and they keep flopping, just get away from them. When I call somebody a scumbag, a liar, I stick with it, man, until they can prove otherwise. This is more death. Oh, now, last week it said the remains didn't look consistent to being Americans. You know? And there's 32 caskets, America 32. There was 55 boxes. Satan 55. This is about Satan. There's your UN flag, which is your Israel flag, people. You know, birds of a feather. Bird noticed that each box was a copy, but it's just spelled different. Bird sums to 33 in gematria. That's why they always use birds. You know, it's so funny. Like, see? Oh, hold on. Sorry. Bird is 33. You see? That's why they always flip the bird to us. Everything's a bird. The bird's the word. That song was about Freemasonry. Bird, bird, bird. The bird is a word. The bird, bird, bird. The bird is a word. People watching. We're talking about a bird. It's 33. See how synchronicities happen? And you're telling the truth. Oh no. This is a complete mocking, people. I want people to realize this, okay? This is a perfect story to show you the lies that they give us, to program you and give you false hope, false belief. If you are a gambler and you gamble your money away, please stop. You're never going to win, and if you do win, it's going to be chump change from what you spent. This person says that they won $50,000. Okay, 50, America, 50. She's wearing black and white. That is a Masonic checkerboard floor. You are playing their game. What are the odds of this person wearing a black and white? You know why? Because they're robbing us. They are thieves. They are jailbirds. They're flipping the bird to you. Look at her name. The 2 S's and the 2 E's. You know, the tree of life, which is the tree of money. That's why it's gold, you know. This is an Obama symbol, too. If you look at it, it's the same thing, man. 47, Jesus sums the 74. It's a mocking on him because they want us to stay in this reality of money, you know. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, now let's just read this. I just see this how fast I get this. What one Michigan woman thought was trash turned out to be a treasure. Trash into treasure. How many times do you think? And look at the programming. Good things happen. Good things. Good things. That's your programming. Your programming. Delana Passiassi, 47, won $50,000 from a lottery ticket. She almost threw in the garbage after several failed attempts to check her winnings. Oh. The machine manufacturer, when first checked the ticket, when she initially bought at Kroger, which is a big Jewish store in Pickney. Weeks later, she tried again and had the same issue. She basically couldn't get her ticket to win. So a few weeks later, she tried the ticket again. Give me a break. Dude, these stories are so ridiculous. It just gets more ridiculous. I just was about to toss it in the garbage when I decided to have the clerk scan it for me. So how are you going to toss it in the garbage when you said, no, here, scan this for me? What garbage? What are you talking about? When she told me I have to go to the lottery office to claim my prize, I realized I won too much for the self-scanner to give me a prize amount. Oh, wow. Oh. It turned out she had matched 4 winning numbers during a Powerball drawing. She finally received her $50,000 on Friday, on which day she plans to donate the money to her church and put some in her savings report, say. Oh, God. What did Jesus talk about? The money in churches. This is such a mocking. And those that don't believe in Jesus, that's fine, but they do mock him every chance they get. Inside Edition. Oh, man. Tidings, everybody. The Mormons call donating or giving is tidings. Get your tidings out. Donate your money to church. So they covered all the bases here. They covered in good times, good feeling. You know, it's such a good time on 8/10. You know, this is your. Dude, look at the date. 18 back and forth. That's 36, man. 3 6s. Do you get it? Do you see what I'm talking about? This is the devil's platform, man. I just want to see something real fast, but 54 sums too. 4-5 backwards. 4-5 backwards, so 54 front and back. Satanists speak backwards and forwards, but mostly backwards. This is it. It's just absurd people believe this shit, man. And I can swear right there, man. It is what it is, man. It's nothing but crap. Look at this thing. Oh, look at this story. I can just look at this story, dude, and it's complete garbage, okay? Complete. Her name, Roxanne Reed. R.R. Hardy Har Har. E.E. She had plans to kill 6'5", okay, is 11. That's their number 2. They love the master number. Kill her 88-year-old mother. She's going to kill her 88. 88, time and space. Time. It was all about the... Oh, my gosh, dude. This is how they mock us, people. This story right here is about winning money and everything. The very next story they put up is about an old lady trying to kill her mom for the money. And it's about time and space, man. Who is the keeper of time and space? Saturn. And who is Saturn? Satan. Just another title. $30,000 in debt. So, oh gosh, man, look at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh, dude. Her mom's name is Mason Reed. Oh my gosh, you get it, Mason. The relative identified as a witness in court records Mason, Freemasonry, R-E-E-D, Reed. I want to know what that is. This is such a fake story, man. 30, oh my gosh. Read America 3233, Satan 2 divided by 3 is 666. 22 is the master building number. 767 is your 13, man. All the numbers, that's why they used it, the last name Reed. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. Stuff right here, man. I'm watching Watchers is still here because if he didn't feel good, man, he should feel me feeling great. Oh my gosh, dude. This is so garbage, man. I don't even have to read the story. All I have to do is just look. And okay, there's Mason. Okay, Mason Reed is the one that... But look at this one. Look at this right here. This is even funnier, dude. Mason Reed, whose primary address is in Maryland. You know, we're just talking about how they worship Mary, in land of Mary, basically, you know. And Mary is another a word for, you know, Mary, happy-go-lucky feeling. So it's just not a happy-go-lucky feeling story. But look at this. It is listed in the county property records as the owner of the approximately 1,000 square foot, 93 square meter. Why the fuck would you care about the square meter of a house? It's because, dude, they want Saturn sums to 93. And this is Satan, man. See, right here. And above the Mason archway is the 69, the Cancer sign. Saturn's Cancer, man. Freemasonry sums to 42, okay? Freemason sums to 42. So the Freemasons worship Saturn, which Saturn gives them Cancer. Do you see what I'm saying now? Do you see it? Saturn gives you Cancer. They worship Saturn. Or maybe Saturn's a gift to them so they can be with them. I don't know. But this is what I see. And this is what the story's showing. You know, give me a break. And that's the end of the stories. You know, you've got your good lottery, you got your death, you got your lottery, and then you got your plotting to kill your 88-year-old mom. Oh man, what complete garbage, dude. But rest assured, people, those that have eyes to see can see, and those that don't. You know, you choose to be awake. You get a choice. You really do. You know, you are given opportunity to seek the truth. And the majority of people just don't want to seek it, and they don't want to know about it because it makes them feel uncomfortable. But the thing is, I'd rather feel uncomfortable now than what I would feel like knowing and not doing anything about it, or knowing and going back to sleep. Because in the Bible it states, if you are to be awake and you choose to go back to sleep, it was better that you were even born at all. And with that, everyone have a blessed night. Thank you for hanging out. And may the Lord Jesus Christ be with you always.